Alright guys, just going to do a quick walk around of my Massey Ferguson 5611. I've got about 90 hours on it now. They usually come stock with these Michelin radial tires. Which I really like them a lot because they got a nice deep lug. But then if you look at the shape of the tire, they don't really sink too far in the mud, but they get the teeth in for a good bite. So they're by far the best tires I've run. Got hitch controls on both sides. You've got your external 3-point lift links there, so if you ever have an issue you can just 2 pins, take that off, get it fixed. I think the lift capacity of this tractor is like 8,500 pounds. I've got 2 remotes on mine. Standard door on this side. Down there's your battery, your SCR exhaust system. Massey Ferguson does it different than everyone else. You do not have a DPF on this tractor. You do have the diesel exhaust fluid, which in about 90 hours I've only used 2.5 gallons of it, which equates to about $6. So it barely just sips that stuff. I believe it's because they dose. You have a sensor in there that only uses what it needs instead of just spraying it the whole time. That sticker there has all your dyno power information when they built the motor. So mine's actually making 5 more horsepower than I bought. I have the 941 loader. I haven't used the loader a whole lot, but it's nice, and it does have loader suspension, so when you're driving around the field you can barely tell it's on the tractor. Hood access is here. And I thought the slide out radiators were nice on like John Deere, but this design's even better. I don't ever have to touch the radiators. I just put the air hose in there, blow it all out. It's easy to keep those clean, all your condensers, coolers. 4-cylinder engine in this model. It's pretty fuel efficient. It's I probably average about 1.5 gallons an hour. I actually dynoed this tractor just to make sure the motor was broken, because even pulling my disc harrow and stuff, it seemed like I wasn't putting enough load on it. You can undo that strap on the hood, and the hood will actually go all the way up, so you can stand up in there and get whatever you need done. Forgot to mention there's a PTO on and off. In case you're running a wood chipper or something, the tractor will automatically rev up to the preset RPMs, and you can run a wood chipper, and then if you need to take a break or turn it off, they put the button outside so you don't have to keep climbing in and out. Nice doors. This tractor was actually built in France, and if you look around, a lot of the different parts are sourced in Germany and places like that. That says Melbourne, Florida, but you can see right there on the bottom it was made in Germany. A lot of the air filters and stuff were all made in Italy. Got the nice cushion buddy seat. Has this little flap here where you can extend it out, make it wider for an adult. And this is actually the base model. There's a deluxe model that has shift controls on the seat and cab suspension and things of that nature. Somebody noticed on my video the cab is extremely quiet, and he's right. Put this down. Then you got your basic controls, your fuel, urea level, oil pressure. This is your 2A's my current gear start range. Transmission settings. Auto neutral if I push the brake. Not sure what the top one is. These are just various RPM settings for headland control, and I actually have mine set up on the PTO to limit it 1580 RPMs, which gives me exactly 540. In fact, I can show you that. You just push this button here. And then to engage your PTO, which I'm currently running 540 economy. Blades are spinning, and now I can just put the throttle all the way up to full throttle. And you can see it'll automatically limit at 540 RPMs. Which is kind of nice. Turn signals, that's just your adjustment there for your steering wheel. There's a couple different ways to drive the tractor. You can use this shuttle shift. And you can also shift up. Or you can shift down if you just pull it down. There's also a auto drive mode where you push this button over here and you just step on the throttle there, and it will shift gears whatever speed you need. And then you can also shift using the T handle here. This is a range skip button. Forward and back here is just gears. 3-point control. I actually thought I would miss a lever, but you get used to it really quick, and I prefer just now I just push this button here. So when you're running implements, doing food plots or whatever, push one button, the implement will come all the way up. External remotes. These are just lights. 4-wheel drive, manual and auto, differential lock, auto diff. If you turn these on, when you make sharp turns, it'll automatically turn it off, or when the implement's raised, so you're not, you know, putting too much wear on the drivetrain. Or those of you guys that have tried turning with diff lock on, sometimes when it's engaged, it's kind of hard to make a tight turn. Hazard lights key. This is the 3-point hitch suspension. Excuse me, this is the this pump will, it's kind of a boost for your loader. This is 3-point height, 3-point drop speed, and float, or like draft control for plow. It's standard with 540 and 1000 PTO and economy for both of those, and then the rest is just lights. This is a cooler, so you can put drinks in there or a sandwich, whatever. It blows cold air out of the inside here. I usually leave it open if I'm not using it, just for better cooling. Stereo and air conditioning controls. You have your recirc or fresh air, and the rest is just storage and things of that nature. Down there's your parking brake. Other than that, I've owned Kubota, I've owned John Deere, and this is by far my favorite tractor to date. The loader joystick operates just like a standard joystick. What's neat about it is there's a D-clutch button on the back, and you can change gears and also direction. So you just push that button if you're going forward, and it'll start backing up, vice versa. And then these are auxiliary functions like running a grapple or a bucket shake, things like that. If you guys are in the market for a tractor this size, I highly recommend this thing. I haven't had any problems with it. Let's see, 90.1 hours on it so far. It's been great. Hope you guys find this helpful.